Uh oh fuck! I was streaming the whole time.
Where?
It's streaming. I think it is.
Uh,
Hold on, let me play the show. I think we're streaming.
say just now.
And this shit tweaking per usual. We're gonna get the intro going in a little bit. I don't know. It's just doing its thing.
It'll come when it comes.
Or we don't need it. Oh my
Yeah.
god. There we go. Boom. We here. Hit
Yo,
us
Frankie.
up. Yo,
What up? How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel great.
0.5 in the building.
Yup, 62.5.
Season 2 of these things.
60, yeah, 62. What's today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday.
The
It is,
fourth, yeah.
right, it's the 4th. We're not dead. We're still here. Oh, we're not
Everybody's
zombies.
still intact. Yeah,
As
yeah,
far as
yeah.
we know,
Apocalypse.
there's no
Right.
zombies, no massive headaches. I guess. I haven't heard anything. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It happened. We still here.
So what were you at when it happened?
I was right where I'm at right now. I was working. I was in the
So what
meeting.
happened?
The phone just
And
beeped. It just did the
that
alert.
was it. Yeah.
It
So
did
I
it
was at
twice.
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was at Walmart and you heard the beep like throughout the store from everybody's phone. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, for real?
It was kind of not delayed, but it was like a wave. You know what I mean?
And
But
it
it
was
wasn't
just
like
everybody just clicked off on it, right? You just clicked off. Like,
yeah. A lot of people ignored it. Like I seen it, it was like, oh, all right, whatever. I was like, that's what we was talking about, and then
yeah, they did this. I remember last time this happened, I was at the Pentagon. I was working, so this could have been like 2018, 2019, where they did a test like this. Same thing. It was like in the afternoon. I was at work. I was in the Pentagon. Everybody got the alert. Um, but there are a lot of conspiracies surrounding this, man. We talked about it on the Rumble Show. Shameless plug. Plug in the Rumble Show.
check it
Rumble,
out.
figuring conspiracy shit out
Go
on
subscribe.
Rumble. Please. We've been talking about that for a few weeks now. And apparently there was, people on the conspiracy circuit. And I'm included. I can't lie and say I'm not in that group. That's my community.
Right.
I'm in the conspiracy community. They're basically like, yo, it's fishy. They're going to do something with the frequency, the waves. Make popcorn, fry our brains, do something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we that valuable, not free. You know what I mean? Free willed. You know what I mean? Like I think way more valuable when you think you got the free will. You can do what you want. They can control it better. And or I just thought it was kind of crazy that they did an alert nationwide because it's like, what's that for?
A national alert. If there's a national alert, you need to tell people.
Why? All right, give me something that I got to care about that's going on in California.
A nuclear attack? I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Think about, well, yeah, in Hawaii, they had an alert just for Hawaii. National
Right.
news. So 9/11, I don't know. Okay, imagine an attack on the country. I would imagine they had an alert at 9/11 if they had this technology. Or if they didn't have cell phones like that, right? We talking about 23 years ago. But the news carried it, right? So, like, if there's an attack on the country, an alien attack, I don't know. We would probably.
I'm
get
just trying to
police on the
see,
phone.
like, what's the point of having a national? Because even if 9/11 happened again, what they telling the regular folk for? You know what I'm talking about? So
It's good to know. We knew in Virginia. Everybody in the country knew during 9/11. Everybody, the whole world knew about that.
no, okay. That's newsworthy, right? That's
Mhm.
noteworthy, right? That's worthy of putting on the news. What is worthy enough to them blast every single person's cell phone at one time? That's not worthy enough for that.
A 9/11 event? I think
Right.
it is.
To say, hey, this happened.
I think so.
I think
Because
that's more
it's a
news.
warning. Like,
It's
okay,
breaking news.
so we go back to 9/11. We got hit in
Right.
New York. We got hit in D.C. and Arlington. And apparently there was another plane, in Pennsylvania, whatever. Like, at that time, if you think about it, if there was, like, let's say 100 planes out there that were hijacked, and you warned the country, like, hey, look out for planes, or anywhere, you know what I'm saying? That warning could save lives. You know what I'm saying? If you in a major city, you're in a military zone or whatever, like, hey, bro, they got planes, they about to, crash them into shit. That would have been,
Uh,
the people should know that, because then it would come out later that y'all knew and didn't tell nobody, and motherfuckers were chilling in buildings that were attacked. You know what I'm saying? There might be liability here. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. So maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to make the case for a national alert. I think that would.
You try to shoot him some bail. I don't see much bail, bro. Because the only thing I can think of is like unless it's an earthquake gonna split this whole country in the middle in 4 ways, maybe. Right, that might be catastrophic enough, or they drop the nuke in the middle of Ohio, maybe. But again, they look at the movies, right? Mm-hmm. Don't they always try to prevent mass hysteria? Don't they? That's that number one go to, right? When shit pop off, that's the last thing they want to happen is mass hysteria, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No?
I think they might want to. I don't know. We need Hero to come in on this because he'll have the perspective, the far left, far crazy perspective
right.
Like you can't think about. I don't know. I think it's good to have. If anything, they tested the nation, and they could probably break it apart into states and cities if they wanted to, like just Virginia, or just New York, or just Texas, or whatever. I'm sure. So we still.
But look at that again, though. That's some amazing technology. That's some not even technology problem. That's amazing collaboration. I think that's a lot of collaboration because the technology already in our hands, right? So think about IT wise, right? When we got to shut down for an update or a hot fix, right, or to isolate something, right? Mm-hmm. You got to collaborate with a certain lot of people. For them to send a message from T-Mobile, Sprint, Boost, Cellular, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think it's that difficult for them. Because I think
it's still collaboration, though.
I think it's independent of the carrier. I think for these companies, in order to do business in this country, and I think there's like deals or policy regulations for every country. There are certain technologies that the government forces them to have. So like, do you remember as a kid when you would play the Game Boy or Sega? What was the Sega handheld? You remember? Or any kind of Game Gear, any kind of electronic device. You remember that message that the FCC had on it, where it was like, this this device complies with FCC blah blah blah. It must not cause any interference or unprogrammed interference and receive. Well, basically, they'll say it's supposed to receive interference, but it can't put out interference. You remember that? You ever read the back of the game, like the battery compartment?
No, Frank.
I'm about to find this shit because I know I'm not crazy. This ain't about.
I'm not saying you're crazy. You ever read it? No.
Hold on. FCC
I do know
message on Alexa.
That they was just like, you can't copy this shit, and if you do copy it, we can cut your motherfucking head off. I do that. I know that one.
I'm about to find this shit.
Talk to me, because I don't know what to talk about.
I found it already.
What's up?
I found it.
Okay.
I know I'm not crazy.
And you can throw it on the screen for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this.
It's this right here. It'll say right here, the FCC logo. No, not that. FCC regulations to prevent these products from interfering with radio services which operate within the band. It was basically something that was saying, bro, you can't modify this device to cause interference to other devices, but you can't modify it to not receive interference from other devices. So it was kind of like they letting you know, like they have their own signal that they can use to communicate with shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So okay, all right, yeah, well,
I haven't seen it in a long
even
time.
still, right? Even still,
yeah. Even still, you froze up.
They won't talk to the regular people, the Joe Schmo.
I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good. We're still here. I didn't turn to zombie. Phone went off. I turned it off. I was in a meeting.
Phone snapped for a little bit, but it was all right. I was shopping groceries. Goddamn.
If something does happen, we can hope that they will just alert us, right?
And but also look at that though. Look at how easy they take. It's so easy for news cycles or platforms or socials, right, to take a piece of information or something public, right? And they even told you what the test was for. Look up what the test was for real quick, right? They told you what the test was for, and still, But why though? Right? Was it more national alert? Just national alert? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying like but the other side, conspiracy side, or whoever right took it, flipped it, and made it something bigger than what it was, and made it hot for like at least 2 weeks, right?
It was
Because
probably a
now,
month or so.
think so.
Yeah, we were talking about this when they announced it.
FEMA sets an emergency alert to your cell phone today.
Oh, that tells you right
And I
here.
didn't read it.
Territorial levels to evaluate. Warning key. No action is required. Yeah, that's all. I mean, it was. It wasn't. I don't know.
Evacuate the nation's public alert.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't think it's nothing to trip about for real. I think we
Had
good. We still here.
Had them people distracted about nothing, huh?
I won't say nothing. It's good to. I'll put it this way. It's good to have a healthy skepticism of the government. I think we have more than enough evidence, and experience, all of us, to have skepticism when it comes to government and stuff. And that's their own doing. You know what I'm saying? There might have been a time years ago where the vast majority of people believe the news and believe everything the government said. But today, I think it's about maybe 50-50. You got half motherfuckers that still believe everything they hear and say in the news, and you got the other side is like, I don't believe shit. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's their own.
So
you got nobody to blame but themselves. This is their fault. They did this.
All right, so here we go. If it came down to it, and everybody needed to be on the same accord, right? It was trusting the government to lead them into the Let me finish the question.
Go ahead. Bro. Government's ran by people.
It's trying times. It's trying times. And the country got to come together. And we got to come together to get through our trying times together. It's going home. And the government telling us they got the way out and we got to follow them.
We kind of just went through something like that 3 years ago. And we found out quickly they did not have the answers. And that's all I'm saying about that.
Hey, did they fail the test, bro, or what?
I guess it passed. We got the notification. At least my phone did.
I'm talking about that. You talking about 3 years ago test?
Did we? I don't know.
Did it pass or fail?
Okay, what's the parameter to pass? Like everybody just listen and submit? Is that passing?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
How do you pass that test? I think.
How many people did they get to listen? It's a pass, right? 75% is a C?
Maybe 60%, 65%.
Young D.
And yeah, and what we learned so much after the fact, right? You got, I don't know, I don't even want to get into that. YouTube's gonna.
You think they can run it back?
YouTube's gonna chop
it.
They
can run it back.
Do it again? No, if they do it again, nobody's gonna listen the second time. Because they played their cards.
30%.
They showed everybody they're so full of shit. It'll be such a small. I feel like it'll be such a small percentage.
I always thought about this one. I don't think I can say this, but I always thought about this one, right? Like, so the president get 8 years to run the country, right? 2 terms. How does the people in the Senate and the House get to just double up on their 4, 2, or 6 years?
They could be there.
Triple
be
up,
there for
quadruple
for
up.
decades. Yeah, motherfuckers been in there since
so
the
why
70s,
run president?
80s.
Why be president and I could just be House senator?
Yeah, it's a good question. The whole
Speaker
political system needs
for 30 years.
Right. No, doing nothing, and the same people keep voting them in. I don't know. We going off. We gotta go take this to the conspiracy channel to talk about this stuff.
Hey, this ain't even my realm of specialty. God damn.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I don't need. That's crazy.
Let me kill this call. But so that's that. October 4th. So the next thing I want to talk about.
What's up?
It may be crazy. It may not be. We'll see. I'm gonna share the screen. As a tweet, I'm on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter if you want.
X.
Oh shit, X. My bad. Yes, X. So I was on X, just scrolling, looking at stuff, and I come across this. I figured this would be probably a good topic to talk about. I'm gonna read it. Let me go through it, and we can talk about it. So basically, Transgender World Cup swimming category is canceled after not a single trans swimmer entered.
Just a swimmer category. All right.
So I'm not gonna read it. It's up there if you want to read it. So basically, World Cup for swimming. Historically we had men competition, men category, and we had women category. I guess they tried to make a new category for transgender women. So like, hey, if you're a transgender woman and you want to be in a swimming, you want to compete professionally in the World Cup for swimming, instead of competing against biological women and females, we'll make a new category for you where trans. I didn't. First off, I didn't know there's that. Apparently, there's that many that they can have in a whole category. But apparently, there was. They were like, we'll make a new category for y'all. Y'all go up in there, compete against each other, right?
Ain't
And
no fun no more.
I won't say it's no fun no more. Apparently, nobody showed up to sign up for that category. So basically, they were like, nah, fuck that. We don't want to be in that. We want to be in the women's category because they want.
Guys, it ain't no fun no more.
And that's the perspective, and I could agree to that because it's almost like, bro, this is a compromise, right? Because everybody's been up in arms about transgender women, competing against biological women and saying it's unfair and the biology and the nature and all of that is very factual. I don't care what you say, how you feel. You cannot dismiss any of that, and that's all factual, right? Yo, what up, Q? So, and a lot of people say, hey, transgender people should probably have their own category. And this is the first time I've heard of, I guess, somebody trying to do it to see if it'll work.
They made one.
Right, they made the category for them, and nobody wanted to join it. So then it's like, what do y'all really want? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they want to go beat up on some girls. Or some, they want to go beat up on some girls. Because how many girls go do men's sports? Right? How many trans women
you barely hear about
go
it.
Man? You know what I'm talking about? Then go beat box.
I think I heard of one
No.
instance.
Hold on, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Go put your meat on and go box some dudes.
Somebody did.
And they got that shit boot bop, didn't they?
I don't remember. I think there was, out of the hundreds of examples of the other way of transgender women,
right?
There's one example that I've heard of a woman turning to a male, transgender woman, male, whatever, and maybe winning or something. Just once.
What did she play? Like, what did she do? What was it?
I think it was MMA or fighting or something. It was fighting or something.
Nah, hey, every man who fought the trans, oh Lord have mercy.
Right. But
every man who fought the trans was in their spirit saying, I ain't gonna lose this one.
No, but it is it's very lopsided when you see transgender women.
I ain't talking about nobody in particular.
Getting gold medals, cleaning up competitions, being first, breaking women's records. Like, that's been happening across the board in almost every sport that they've been doing that. So I think it's ridiculous. Yeah, you had an own category. Imagine if they all joined this category. Okay, now this basically is like a men's category. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a men's category, you have a women's category, and then you have like another men's category. It's like a secondary men's category. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing. I'm just saying it's basically like two different men's categories. And I guess that's why they didn't want to join it, because they're like, we don't want to do that, because then it's almost an admission that you're not a real woman. So I feel like that's why they didn't want to do it.
I'm a real boy.
I don't know, bro. I mean, and again, there's no disrespect. I mean, there's biological things you just can't overwrite. You can't ignore. No matter how much you try to justify certain things with drugs or hormones or whatever the fuck it is, you just can't fucking justify it, bro. So we're just figuring shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't it though? The whole world is figuring shit out. Every day somebody learning something new, and everybody seeing the day ain't never seen before. That's a big fact.
Yeah, I think it's
man category.
It's basically a second man. category.
Yeah. They can get their own swim league, their own swim category. Then more power, tit up, rainbow it up. Now swim it up, backstroke it up.
Go ahead.
Dive it up.
Imagine that. So then you have the men's, right? Then you have the women's, and then you have the transgender women. You could get you could be the first transgender person to get a gold medal in a brand new category that was made for you. Q said you want to make.
Fact. Come
I
on.
think that would be dope, right? Like, oh, I'm the first transgender. I got a gold in a transgender category. I would think that would be something you'd want to do, or to get first in, right? But then the competition might be more fierce. I don't know. It might not be the same. I don't know.
No, the competition definitely be more fierce. You know what I mean? Definitely more fierce. And it's like I said, it's taking the fun out of it for him, I think. You know what I mean? It ain't this. I can't go beat this bitch up. I can't go dunk on her head. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you say?
Q said it's too complicated out here. People gonna fuss about that too. Yeah, they fussing about it. They made a whole category and nobody joined it. I guess because they wanted to protest that they made a category for it. So I don't know.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
What's the answer? What's the answer to appease everybody? That's the question. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nah, that's life though. Everybody don't get it. Everybody don't get a slice of the happy pie. If you don't make your own happiness, you just don't. Some shit just ain't gonna be for you. You just don't fit the box. You got to be okay with that.
No, that's true. That's fact. I think there's a lesson there to be had. He said no. Q said no answer.
Mm-mm.
Like what you said, I think there's a lesson to know about yourself and to know if there's something you physically cannot do, right? For whatever reason, acceptance I think is more powerful than straight delusion. You know what I'm saying? You know what else? Something I saw. There was a dude on Twitter. I don't know. He's on X all the time. I don't know. Maybe I need to get off X. There was a video of a transgender woman. He was saying he wants to be the first transgender woman to have an abortion. And he was talking about he's going to get a womb implant with ovaries, with all the works, get pregnant only to have an abortion, to be the first transgender woman to have an abortion. Like, that's his goal.
So he want to kill somebody else.
I don't know how that's working. I don't know how it's going to work. But there are.
Want to kill somebody else?
No, he's talking about himself or herself.
He can't. It's gonna be his seed.
So there's doctors working on.
Frank, your head just exploded.
There's doctors working on implanting wombs into men, transgender women, in order to carry babies. And he said when he wants to get that done, then he wants to get it aborted. And he's gonna be the first. I don't know, bro. I don't know where this world's going to.
Oh yeah, everybody gets a participation trophy type life. I don't know where they got that shit from. America definitely won't build on everybody gets a participation trophy. Bitch, because I don't know what that is about. Don't you give me that bullshit. My son come to the house with one, my kids come to the house with one, we can leave it at the door.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is what it is. Like you said, yeah, I know. You can go find it if you want to find a video. Everybody's talking about it. I don't know.
That's not. I don't know. Don't get that.
Anyway,
what's up, Frank? So what's up with the other topic we got going on? We can do one more. We got Toys R Us coming back.
Are they already in Macy's?
Toys R it already?
You said yeah. At Macy's here in Greenbrier they have like a section, like a Toys R Us section.
I didn't know that. I don't. They come back from bankruptcy after a couple of years and goddamn. They opened about 24 more stores.
Just in time.
Can you do that?
Yeah, somebody bought them. Somebody bought them and reopened them.
Yeah, they tried to liquidate and that shit was horrible. We went into the store for liquidation.
Mm-hmm.
They shit was like 5-10% off.
Nah, we need about 40-50. We need about 40-50.
Nah, I need about 60-70.
But do people even play with toys anymore? I mean, like game boards and stuff. Like, remember those cardboard board box games things? I don't know.
Yes. You don't play games at your house with your kids, your family? Y'all do family night, nothing like that?
We do sometimes. It's very, very rare. I didn't know that people still did that.
We do it family. And then Thanksgivings and holidays, your family stuff. We play kind of card games, board games, or whatever. The kids always love toys though. Kids and they ain't got to be. That's the thing. They ain't got to be expensive toys. Toys R Us be selling $35 goddamn toys that my kid gonna play with for 2 weeks. Y'all better find some. Toys R Us is better off 3D printing their own shit and fuck Mattel, fuck Fisher Price, and just house their own shit. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't trying to hit me there.
Yeah, that
They
could
don't know
work.
nothing.
I
Hire
remember when
me.
my son was little,
About,
he played for something for 10 minutes and be done with it. Don't
bro.
even care.
Look here, you go. My mom gave me some of the best advice one day. She said my son was like 3. She was like, put him in the kitchen, give him some pots and pans. Bro, he stayed in the kitchen about 35, 45 minutes, unbothered. It was loud as hell. He won't bother nobody.
It must have been a dope toy.
Nah, it was the pots and pans. Everybody played the pots and pans. All my kids.
Oh, that's
Go in the
up.
kitchen. You get the banging on shit.
Let me see what Q
Q
said.
said.
Q said they ain't gonna prosper. People ain't checking for it. That's like Blockbuster coming back. We have Walmart that sells it. Yeah, Walmart and Amazon. Don't forget Amazon. Amazon take that shit right to your house.
Right.
You ain't gotta go nowhere.
Uh-huh.
I did see Blockbuster coming back,
And
but like,
whatever
what
you
they
want.
gonna do? What is Blockbuster trying to come back to do? Are they really
I
trying
seen
to?
it too, and I was like, what the fuck we gonna play it on?
Are they trying to rent DVDs out again, or Blu-rays or whatever?
Bro, they don't even make computers with DVD players no more.
No, that's facts. My computer don't have it. Everybody got
Bro,
smart
I done bought
TVs
3
and
computers
shit.
in about 2 years. Boy. And Blu-ray was shorter than MP3.
No, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see what
Blu-ray
their
was
business
outta
model
here.
is. What their business model? What they trying to come back to do? Because if it ain't streaming, I don't. If they trying to sell
What you
like
doing?
physical compact disc or rent disc, I don't see it.
I just felt the effects of that digital shit though. So I rented the Spider-Man movie, Across the Spider-Verse,
Mm-hmm.
on Amazon for $6, and I was like, dog, they really got me pay $6 for something I can't touch, can't hold, and only for 2 fucking days.
Better watch that shit in 2 days or you lose it.
Bro, you gotta watch it 3 times. Before that, you gotta watch the shit like you gotta binge watch it. That shit nuts. And look, I found myself behind the other Spider-Man more than once, and I was like, dog, there's no way I'm about to pay $20 for shit I can't touch.
Man, you know you can get that shit for free online. Anyway, let me not say that.
Yeah. That's another conversation. You got to really about to get your ass flagged up, friend.
Hey yo, check us out. Hey, this Saturday, for real this time, we got James Collier of the nutritionist for Huel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huel is you could tell him what it is. Huel's what is it? It's like a
complete food meal. Got dang on shakes, pastas, 27 essential minerals and vitamins that your body need every day. So in every meal. Yeah. Run the check, Hill.
You got the whole commercial. That's a good movie, Flacs. I feel you're free 99. Remember Netflix? Yeah, Netflix did kill Blockbuster. They were sending them shits to your house. Instead of going to Blockbuster, Netflix was mailing them to your house. That's how they came up. But yeah, check us out this Saturday. Every Saturday at 6. Check out 2 weeks ago we had Satoria, episode 62. That was pretty dope.
That shit buzzing on TikTok still.
No, facts. And please like, share, subscribe, follow us on YouTube,
All that.
TikTok, Instagram, Rumble. We got a Twitter. Or X, I should say. Follow us on X.
We don't X though.
Follow us on all the things. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We're going to be here. We're not going nowhere. We got some dope artists. Or
TikTok
dope
to 1,000. Help us get our TikTok to 1,000.
Yes, we trying for that. We'll see you guys next week.
Next milestone. Yeah.
Thank you.
Rumble it up too.
Peace out.
All that.
Thanks, kid.